Oh, that's nice. There you go. I think this is going to be easier. Boom. Just like that. Look at that. It's increasing. You know, it's interesting, Jeffrey. I was just telling them that it looked as if I had one of those witness protection things where they go back and they obscure the backdrop a little bit so they don't show their faces.
Right.
I see behind me, that's the computer that I've been working on for the past 4 months. Just been taking little parts here and there. But anyways, Casual Friday, guys. Welcome to this first edition. My name is John Saldana. I'm one of the founders of LIV International. I have my partner, LIV, Jeff Tuttle. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us today.
Great to be here. Thanks, John.
He's not only our partner, but he's also the CEO and the formulator of these wonderful products that we've been drinking. And today, unfortunately, I don't have some of the products because I just came here in a rush, but I promise next time we're going to talk with you. You guys will see how much I use my products. In fact, if you guys ever come by my office, you'll see that I'm a walking billboard with all the products I get. One of my favorite ones, Jeff, Crave, that I just learned that Crave actually help you lower the cholesterol. Is that true?
Yeah, it's the soluble fibers. They trap the fat, grab onto the fat, and as you ingest fat, in fact, that's why it's great to eat after a big fatty meal. You can just eat a packet of Crave and grab onto some of that fat. And people, as they use it over time, have seen their cholesterol levels lowered because they're getting less fat in their diet. So, yeah, it's been some really good results with that.
That's true. And in fact, Jeffrey, I think I've used it. I mean, I saw this one documentary about sugar.
Yeah.
That sugar says that sometimes we eat and empty calories that don't have any fiber, that our bodies are better equipped to use the fiber, the sugar, to absorb and process sugar when they get with fiber. So what I do is every time I eat something sweet, I constantly eat Crave with that. Is that something good? Is that something nuts?
It's always helpful. In fact, if you really look at what's in Crave, one of the ingredients is called a fructooligosaccharides. That's a long term, but just means long chain sugars. And it's way different than the simple sugars that cause all sorts of glycemic index problems, those kinds of things. But these simple sugars, or these long chain sugars, what they do is they create a friendly environment that your good bacteria can thrive on. And it actually helps create a friendly environment for your immune system and just for your body in general.
Well, that's cool. That's actually pretty good. I did not know that. But that's kind of one of the things, because I remember you talking about Crave will grab the fat, and I'm just have this thing in my mind that, sugar.
Yeah. Remember the experiment we did where you just take the fat and you can put it on the top of the water and it floats on the water, and then you put the Crave and stir it up and it just grabs onto it and sinks it down to the bottom. That was, in fact, I think we've got a video on that somewhere out there. But
one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to link it to the bottom of the description of this email. This being our very first sort of living casual. And the whole point of it, Jeff, is that, you and I will have different guests in this Casual Friday as we come in here. And it's Friday, we can talk about little things about the company. Like, for instance, I did not know that we have some of those qualifiers for the mega match, Jeff.
Oh.
I mean, actually pretty good. I mean, this is a promotion that started out, I think February it was March. No, February was the first month, right?
February's first month, yep.
That's right. We had, 4 or 5 qualifiers already?
Number one qualifier was Connie Kimball. That was exciting to see her. Did a couple of mega matches.
Right? She didn't just qualify for one. She actually qualified for 2 people.
Yeah, she helped 2 people get to a 1K rank, which is great for that person because they earn a rank bonus. But then also what she does is earn her mega match. So that was awesome to see. Brittany Gardner, Lynn Ledbetter, and Chrissy Sutton, one of our Hawaii team. Woohoo, go Hawaii.
Go Hawaii. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was good to see her. She's just doing a great job in Hawaii, building her team, and so I'm excited to go see them the end of April.
Oh, is that when you're going to go to the end of April?
Yeah, we're actually going to do. It's going to be fun. We're going to do 3 islands. We're going to do the Big Island, Kauai, and also Oahu, and have meetings on all 3 islands. And they're building some nice teams. Kalani and Gavin are sponsoring a couple of meetings over there. And Heather, several other people. Debbie's sponsoring one and Ollie are sponsoring ones on Oahu. Chrissy Sutton's also has a meeting while we're over there on Hawaii. I haven't even got the whole schedule together. We're still a month and a half out, but it's going to be fun. Should be a great time.
Well, here's the interesting thing that I think, though, Jeff, is that hopefully, are you going to be there on a Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, here's the cool thing. Our next episode, you'll be in Hawaii with the Hawaiian people. We do a living casual from Hawaii.
That'd be fun.
maybe that day I'll just go out and toss something in the grill, and then you guys will, will join us for a nice little luau. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Luau.
we just might have to do it from the beach, just even if we're just running down there for a second, just to make you jealous, John.
There you go. I could just be doing it right here from my backyard with the 2 feet of snow that I don't think is ever going to melt into probably June.
No, I think it's cold out there right now. So
it is. Yeah. It's really interesting. Well, so we have those qualifiers. I think, a big congratulations, a big hand for them. I think that's pretty cool. It's not easy to do. It's simple, but not easy, right? I mean, to help. But the whole purpose of it, I don't know the philosophy behind the mega match. It's just to go out and help people as they rank more. As they help the others rank, then they can match this stuff out.
Sure. And you know what? It's rewarding for somebody else's success. So we reward them.
You have the downline, right? It's like a team. When we play on a team, we play soccer, you play football, volleyball, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is volleyball a team sport?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, it's funny. You get assists in volleyball too. When you set the other player up and they spike it, you get an assist. So, this is really a lot like that in basketball. You throw the ball to the player makes the basket, they get the basket, but you certainly get the assist, and that's an important stat. And I think we could consider this, although most of them are leaders and have already scored their points. Now they're helping assist others to score points, and so it's really kind of fun. As we build teams, as we see others are successful, then the leaders get to enjoy their success also.
I've always wondered, Jeff. I mean, you're big into volleyball, but not big into the other sports. And in a certain way, yeah, football and soccer, yeah, they're team sports, but they're also a lot of isolated things, right? I mean, you want to be the one to score the most goals, right? You want to be the one that the passes, the assists, the passes, and all that. But it's interesting to know: is volleyball the same way? I mean, do they get as they pass the ball? I mean, it's more to get points or to actually
it's the basics, and everybody, to be successful in really any sport, you have to master the basics, and that's doing the same thing over and over again. And I see that in our business too. If you want to learn how to pass well, don't learn how to spike well, you just got to spike the ball 10,000 times. You may hit it out. I can't remember. I think it was Mark Hamill. I think it was said that Scott, what's his name? The guy who did the Olympics. Anyway, he said he fell 61,000 times, but the thing is, he got up 61,000 times also. That's pretty good. You're going to fall a lot of times when you're learning, but the fact that you get up means you haven't lost. And so, same in sports, same in almost anything in life. Whatever we do, get rejected one time. And Disney, they talk about Disney getting rejected lots of times. But
that's true, right? I mean, how many times? I mean, like, for instance, one of the stories that I've always thought that is quite interesting is that Thomas Edison, the guy who invented the light bulb, was like, how many? It's like 235 iterations, and they're all failures, but it took him only one right.
Yep.
Do all this stuff right. I mean, that's everything in life is that way, I think.
Glad he did that, because otherwise we wouldn't be talking on the computer right now, right? Glad he stuck with it.
Well, the luz de la vela, the light at a candlelight will be
Yeah, and you know what that tells me with these leaders who have won these awards, that they've persisted, because it's not easy, like you said, not easy. It's pretty straightforward, but not easy. So congrats to all the leaders. It's great effort.
One of the things, you guys, is that what we're going to be doing a little bit more of this as we do this Living Casual Fridays. It's going to be a 20-minute, like I said at the beginning, where we're just going to sit down with you guys and kind of share with you guys as different things are happening with the company, different events and stuff. But we also want to give some away. We were thinking about giving a little bit of swag, right?
Yeah. We'll come up with some ideas for swag for next time. So invite everybody on, and let's do some fun swag stuff, and we'll maybe do a quiz or do some ways.
Well, you can participate always if you logged into YouTube. I mean, you guys know, you guys are our subscribers. You guys are not our subscribers, subscribe to our channel. So then that way you always would know when we go live. You get notified, or a Twitter feed, or just go back to our Facebook, and then you'll see us live there. Now, the way for you to participate, log in, comment below. As we see the different comments, and we give shout outs and those kinds of things, that you can enter and be able to to get different things, different little swags or things that will be given away. But you know what? The most important thing for me is that you're going to be connected to us. You will know what's going on with the company. You will know where we're going to be next. And if you have any questions or things, just go ahead and do it.
And if any topics they'd like us to cover, we can definitely do that too.
Sure. Now, the one thing I was going to tell you about, Jeffrey, is that we have, there's a question that I had, I think, from our last conversation, our last phone call, our last product call. It was about Crave, but I think we covered that. Now, can Crave be mixed with any of our other products? In other words, can I mix Crave and the protein? Can I mix Crave and Zing? Can I mix Crave and the greens? Is that? I mean, me personally, I tried to do it once, Jeff. I just did not like the taste. It's a little chalky for me, but because I love Crave, you know that I live on that thing. But I like the taste of it, not mixed with water, which is kind of weird because the majority of people that I talk to, they actually mix it with water. I've seen a lot of people mixing it with protein with their Live Pro. Are there any things we should know about, or is it pretty straightforward?
Well, I'll give you the strangest concoction. I don't really love it myself, but Eileen, my wife, mixes protein, green 2O, mint, Crave, and Zing all together, and then she just drinks it throughout the day. And because it's got the protein and the Crave for the fiber, she says, that's what I eat before noontime. And she's trying to cut down on calories, but doesn't want to be hungry all the time. So she just takes that and drinks it throughout the day. And the protein helps keep your blood sugar levels up. The Crave, the fiber in that helps keep your blood sugar levels up. Help you stay balanced and take away that hunger. And in fact, and she drinks a lot of times with the Live Skinny Max too. She'll mix that same concoction with the Live Skinny Max. So the only one you just don't want to have to go.
I mean, and any problems with Zing or with Go if you mix them together?
Zing and Go are fine. That's, in fact, a lot of people do that pre-workout.
Two of them.
What's that?
When you add Crave to either Go or Zing, are there any differences or anything like that?
You can do that because what you don't want to mix with Go is protein. Okay. It's going to hurt you. It just loses some of its effectiveness. It just isn't as powerful in creating nitric oxide. But other than that, products, you can mix them any of them together that you like based on the taste. And Zingo I like to take before a workout. I also like to take it before I go to bed. Zingo is a good thing. In fact, some people go, I didn't have my Zingo. I had a terrible workout. And yeah.
Now, I heard that, I think it's Lisa, somebody in her office is taking Go at night to help her sleep. Is that something good?
It can help. Some people, it helps sleep because of the nitric oxide production. And, it just, the reason you take it at night is to help with HGH, with human growth hormone. That's when your body produces human growth hormone. So you take it at night and it has that type of benefit. Some people say sleep better with it. I know for some people say, well, if I take it at night, it keeps me up. So, it's kind of depends on the person, but certainly it has its benefit to take at night right before you go to bed. And a lot of people take it like right after they brush their teeth, when they're brushing their teeth, because the arginine actually promotes beneficial bacteria in your mouth that helps cut down cavities. So, it's a good thing to drink even after you brush your teeth.
That's kind of cool. Well, Jeff, we don't want to go through and go through all the products and questions that were on our very first sessions. This is meant to be a 5-10 minute conversation with you guys. Please comment, send us your comments, and send us your questions. I'm going to create a new email account. It's going to be called Living Casual Fridays at liveinternational.com. I know it's a very long thing. Maybe LV, maybe Live Friday at liveinternational.com. Oh, we'll see. Maybe I create those two ones there. In the meantime, if you guys just want to email it to customer service or data entry, or just Living Fridays at liveinternational.com. Do you like that, Jeffrey? Living Fridays?
I think that's good. I want to see by next week if that computer's gone or if that thing's still in pieces on you. John is the wizard with computers. He can take them all apart, put them back together, plus program them, plus everything else associated with them. And I've seen do more Band-Aids on computer than you'll ever believe. But all right, we're gonna keep an eye on that one behind you, John.
Hey, that's a promise, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jeffrey. Thank you. today from Utah, tomorrow who knows from where, but we're gonna keep doing these things at the same time, right? Friday at 4:30 p.m. Utah Standard Time. That's MST. And I hope that you guys come join us for even more fun. We might have guests and things as we have programmed, and like you guys heard, we'll do something from Hawaii or wherever we are. We'll commit to do this Living Casual Fridays. Jeffrey, thank you. Have a fantastic weekend. I don't know if you want to say something else to our leaders.
All right, everybody have a great weekend and wish you all the best, and just keep living life well. That's what we're all about.
That is the challenge that I want you guys to do this weekend. Do this. Let's do the Zingo and do the crave with the protein and see what it tastes like. Maybe you guys like it.
Try it out.
There you go.
Thank you. Everybody have a good weekend.
Fantastic Friday. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.